NuubCast.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you this 1v1. We are on Daybreak with Trojan Man. Oh, I love it because now I can do that the whole game. Trojan Man's Lings going into Inferno's base. Inferno about to go face his nemesis, Trojan Man. Oh, I freaking love it. That's so much fun. Thank you, Trojan Man, for giving me this opportunity to have this much fun casting a game. Oh, it's going to be delightful. But by the end of it, you're all going to be like, shut the F up, Blomus, with your Trojan Man. Oh, what a blast I am about to have. Inferno, kicking it Forge Fast Expand style, or some kind of Fast Expand style. Maybe a Forge, maybe a Nexus first. We're going to see. This is, of course, Daybreak, where PvZs happen pretty much identical every single time. If you are of any worth as a player, Protoss is going to Forge Fast Expand, going to try and block the Zerg's expansion, and then he is going to go and get a third. But it looks like, oh, Trojan Man going to go out and scout. Wait for that 200. Pop that spawning pool. And then Inferno, maybe drop a pylon here. Is that what's going to happen? Wait a minute. You know what makes me want to block? Trojan Man. Nope, he's going to go Forge first. Drone's going to get in here, see what's happening. But it looks like he's not going to block the expansion at all, so Trojan Man's going to get his hatch down. Easy peasy. It's going to slide right in there, isn't he? Trojan Man. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. Is he going to drop a pylon over here at least? Block the pylon. He's got 4 lings in production, so it doesn't matter. At this point, you know what? It's probably too late. It's probably too late for him to block with the pylon because Trojan Man's going to be able to get his... I just saw a mosquito. Yeah. Chased it out, and then I think I killed it. Sure hope I killed it. I'm only bitten and eaten by mosquitoes. Oh! I hate that crap, man. Where'd my screen go? Trojan Man. Alright. He does drop the pylon to block, and the lings are going to go over there and kill that. Is he going to cancel? These lings want to wait till it's finished. They don't want him to save his money. He does cancel it, though, so good for him. Recovers that dough. And the drone left. It was like, man, F this noise. And now he's going to send out another one. So he actually did succeed in delaying that third base for quite some time. Nothing mining at this natural yet for Inferno. Gonna see if he's going to transfer some drones. Or some probes, I'm sorry. I'm just going to chrono him out. I'm seeing more and more people do this. No, he is going to transfer. Seeing this at a higher level, guys have stopped transferring probes altogether, but instead are just re-rallying both of their nexus to the expansion, and once they've already got their main saturated, instead of stopping that, the efficiency of the harvesting there, they just re-rally both nexus to the expansion, nexi, if you will, and take care of business that way. But the third hatch is down for Trojan Man. He got it in because it was lubricated. Trojan Man. Okay. Not a lot of creep yet for Trojan Man. Okay, I'm starting to annoy myself. It was fun while it lasted. Robo going down for Inferno. Getting his +1 attack as well. It's an interesting spot for the Robo. I wouldn't want to put it down there. I usually like to keep it up in the main. There isn't much up in the main, so... And there's, I'm guessing the gateways are going to go up there when he decides to make them. We got Lair coming in. Creep starting to spread. Lings being produced, 6 of them. Though I'm not quite sure what. I guess to deal with the Zealot, perhaps. Zealot probably just going to hang out. Go to the tower. Hang out with the Stalker. Maybe chase around some Overlords. Robotics facility finished. I'm guessing we're going to see an Observer come out of there first. So he can plan it right over this area right here. My guess, but he's not doing much with it. He's got a lot of gas saved up. No, going for the Immortal first. Wants to stave off any aggression. He could be dropping some gateways as well any moment now, as his warp gate's finished. Now, if you don't have the gateways, just now warping in too, if you don't have the gateways ready, there really is no point in getting a warp gate that fast. Little skirmish over here. Inferno taking down some linglings. This Overlord warping into metamorphosizing, morphing into an Overseer, which cannot be shot by the Immortal. Observer finally coming out. We have the Lings out on the field, so Trojan Man hoping to pick off a couple of Stalkers here. He does get the Overlord, but he's going to lose both of these Stalkers. Speedlings in full effect. Trojan Man's third base now, starting to mine. He's got a fair lead here. Getting Blink is Inferno. Trojan Man sees everything from his periscope. I gotta stop. Gotta stop. This is a family show most of the time. But the creep highway connecting these two bases, but not connecting the main. I guess it doesn't really feel like he needs it. Double Evos down now, getting some upgrades. Hydra Den, interesting choice. Ling Hydra, interesting. He does have a roach warrant, so he could make roaches. He's also got a Spire, and he's making some Mutalisks, and he's breaking some rocks. And 11 HP, it escapes. So we've got 6 gates here for Inferno, a couple of Immortals. Inferno's problem is he hasn't scouted. He has very little idea of the well, actually now he does. He does know, because he sees everything. He sees everything with this, but now that he knows it, he's still making Immortals, which is very, very bad. I mean, he's making his 4th Immortal. It's terrible against his composition. The only thing the Immortals are going to be good for is killing Spine Crawlers. Lings and Hydras are going to absolutely wreck this composition. And there's hardly any Stalkers, so the Mutalisks are going to be able to do a ton of damage too. Did he just lose a bunch of workers? How many did he lose? Only 6. I guess he moved them. He does need to get down here and take his 3rd. There it is. Bunch of cannons going up. I wonder if Trojan Man is just thinking of using these in a harassing capacity, not really going Mutalisks. But man, Spire's a lot of investment to just get 6 Mutalisks and not really make any more. He's going to try and run in on this 3rd, but Inferno's entire army is there. So, nice force field, picking off some of these Lings. Very nice. A little late on that last one. Still got plenty of energy left, though. And here come the Muta. Oh my goodness, I guess he wasn't just going to make 6 Mutas. And he's got 5 more coming in, so he's going to have a lot of Mutalisks. And he's warping in some more Stalkers, but it looks like he's just going after workers, and he is killing a lot of them. Wardle running around like he can do something, but he can't. Blink! Here comes some more Zerglings, and there go another flock of Mutalisks. He really was going to be turning on the harassment here. Is he leaving any units back there? Nope. He's going to go after this third. 3 cannons. Actually going to do a pretty good job. Oh no, but the second round of Mutalisks are going to join. Inferno blinking after these units. Going to pick off a couple, but 4th base going down now for Trojan Man. Actually already up. And let's see what else Trojan Man has in store. Trojan Man for her pleasure. For her pleasure. Trojan Man ahead by about 20 food. Not too terribly ahead. But man, these Mutalisks, what a pain in the butt. Good cancel. Got to get those probes out of there. Gotta get those probes out of there, Inferno! No! What are you doing, bro? 1 Mutalisk, not a good trade. He has killed many, many, many probes. Look at that. 33 workers killed. That is absolutely brutal. I don't know. Inferno is looking like he's in pretty bad shape here. Down by 30 food. And I want to check the income real quick. 65 to 48. He's still doing okay in harvesters. Not too bad for 3 bases. He needs to get about 15 more, so just to be normalcy. Just to have normalcy. He's not mining gas, though. Oh boy, and now the Mutalisks are coming into the 3rd, and all he has here are sentries, and if he loses all the sentries, that could be really bad news. Blink in, blink in, blink in, save some. Was able to save a few sentries. And, man, but he lost about at least half. I think he had 7. And they all had full energy, so that is a lot of damage. Well, he did blow off those 2 Guardian Shields, so. Oh, hurting for minerals here, Inferno, and he doesn't have guys in gas, and the Mutalisks are looking to go now into the main again. And here they come. And the Stalkers blinking in. Blink, 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 blink. He's going to pick off a few anyway. And now, +1 again, warping in more Stalkers down here and chasing these Mutalisks away. Another blink. And actually, Inferno doing a fair job of picking some of these off. He's just got units scattered all over the place and actually did a really good job of softening these guys up. As you see, there's only a few that are green at all. He needs to get those Stalkers in there. Blink, yo, Stalkers. Going back. Blink. But look at the supplies. He's just continually ratcheting up his supply while Inferno's supply gets whittled away. And we check out what's happening over here. We got 4 bases completely saturated, mining like madmen. Obviously mined out in the main. He has stopped his tech. He got Hive. He didn't get... there's no more tech, so he hasn't gotten any kind of Ultralisks or Greater Spire. He's just he's upgrading his melee, and he's got a few infestors. He's got some roaches and some lings here. With this kind of lead, why he's not getting tier 3 tech is beyond me. He should be getting something. I think he just feels like he's doing such a good job with his Mutalisks that he can just go kill Inferno now, but and he does have a decent supply lead, but if we check, all of it, all of his supply lead is in drones. So Inferno's army supply is actually the exact same as Trojan Man, and he's going to come in here, and these roaches are going to die so fast to these immortals. A couple fungals get off. The stalkers are going to blink in here, and all the mutas are dead. And now he needs to get these units in here. He's going to be able to blink forward. He's going to be able to pick off these infestors as well. And that huge mistake by Trojan Man committing there. He needed a much bigger army. He didn't have the best composition. He still hasn't gone tier 3 tech. Now finally just starting his Greater Spire. So he didn't make a ton of infestors. And now with these immortals, he's just going to be able to walk in here and do a ton of damage. He's got to have pretty good micro though on his stalkers. And Inferno's blink micro is pretty good. The Immortals, now they've lost their shields. Immortals are going to die, but look at that. All of the army of it, Trojan Man is dead. Now we have Colossus coming in for Inferno to back this up. And there really isn't much of anything that Trojan Man is going to be able to do. He might be able to pick off this Colossus, but the Archon right here backing him up. You don't need to worry about saving it. Yep, it's dead. But what? Your dumbass got owned and I still lose. There was the appearance of ownage. Let's get it right, Trojan Man. Trojan Man. But, you know, condoms are only 98% safe. And yes, you did a ton of damage. You killed a lot of workers. You know, we can check the workers. 61 workers you killed. That is flippin' impressive, bro. But let's see. You've got 3,500. I'm guessing. Let's check your queen energy. No queen at the. Oh, well, let's not count that. It died. His queen over there died. No queen at the third. Full energy queen at the fourth. So you weren't macroing. You weren't making larvae. So you couldn't make units. You never upgraded. You never got high tech until you absolutely had to, till all your mutalisks died. Inferno, on the other hand, spread out his army enough so that he had enough to fend off your mutalisk attacks at his bases. And then you kept droning, which is good. You shouldn't be droning. But your perceived lead was only economic, and your army supply was actually the exact same as Inferno's. And once that happened, because he had Storm, because he had a better composition than you did, he absolutely crushed you. He had 4 mortals against, well, you only had 3 infestors. And you should have maxed your supply. You didn't even get 200. So you have no right to complain whatsoever. This happens all the time. You think you outplayed him, but you didn't outplay him. You know, he macroed better than you, even having lost all of those units. He out-macroed you like a frickin' boss because he kept making units, he kept warping in guys, and you got sloppy with your injects. You didn't have enough larva when you needed it to reinforce your army. Bottom line, bro. Bottom line. You probably should have been able to have enough units to kill this off, or at least drive it back, but you didn't. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Trojan Man couldn't get it done, and that's the end of the story. If you've got a game to send in, send it to NuubCast@gmail.com. Please make sure it doesn't suck. Please watch your replays before you send them, and keep being awesome, and keep climbing that ladder. Peace.